Hi everyone, and welcome to NTR445. I wanted to provide a brief video introduction before you get started in this course. First, my name is Tracy Gergich, and I am your instructor for this 7.5-week session. I am a senior lecturer here at College of Health Solutions. I teach both on-ground and online. I also oversee the dietetics program we have here on our on-ground program. For this course, this is a capstone food management course, essentially meaning you're going to utilize the information and all of the knowledge that you've learned over your different food management courses. So NTR443, NTR344, so food purchasing, food management, and leadership. You're going to use the information that you obtained from those courses along with some other management topics that we're going to cover in this class and synthesize and apply them every week. You have mini modules, as you'll note in point 3, mini case studies each week that have different focus depending on your interest. We have a clinical, we have a food, school food service, and a retail focus. So depending on what your area of interest is, you may want to select one of those every single week. I do recommend, though, you mix them up. You do a clinical one week, maybe you do a school food service another week to get the full big picture of how these different types of operations function within a management aspect. You do have one large project. All of the directions for that project are in Module 1. And the expectation is you're going to work on it a little bit each week. It's going to cover and require you to complete different tasks that we're actually going to go through each week. So I encourage you to read over the directions the first week and then make some progress on it each week. That way you're not left with a huge project to do at the end of the 7.5 weeks, because it is due at the end of the semester. I do want to mention briefly, just to make sure you check your settings. I'm sure you all have at this point, but just in case you haven't, make sure you check your settings in Canvas so you're getting notifications for this class. Obviously, since it's an online class, the main way that I communicate with all of you is through announcements. They will mostly come written, but I will do a few video announcements every now and then. And if you don't get notified when they're posted, you won't know when new updates are made. And sometimes I often make mistakes on things, or I've maybe posted grades and I like to let everybody know or send out reminders. So just make sure you have your notifications on so you're receiving those on a fairly regular basis. As far as exams, you will have 2 exams in this class. We do use the proctoring software called HonorLock. Most of you have probably used that by now. I do have some information tutorials in Module 0. You'll take a little syllabus quiz using it so you get some practice in case you haven't used it before. And last but not least, please feel free to reach out to me through email. Obviously, that's your one way of getting a hold of me. I do hold office hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have them on ground in person for my on-ground students, but I also do them via Zoom. So I'm always available for any student in any of my classes during office hours. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Arizona time. I do have the links in Canvas under, I believe, the first module. So you'll have my Zoom link there where you can just pop in. If you have a question, you don't have to make an appointment during that time frame. If that time frame or those time frames don't work for you, just reach out and we can always make an appointment via Zoom. Okay? So I hope you enjoy this capstone course, and please reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.